So, a sibling inheritance leads to imprisonment. A shocking betrayal is unfolding. There's some type of sibling rivalry that's going on at this time here. We're going to pull on one of these oracles and then I'm going to get into the message here. So, you guys could be in this energy of healing yourself, of course. This sibling could feel rejected here. Yeah, about the family tribe or something like that. It's something about you coming back home to yourself or knowing who you are. And whoever this sibling is, they don't, okay, know who they are. This could be someone here that you could have looked up to at one point in time. You also could be having like a lot of nostalgic about your past. Maybe you're having moments where things that took place in your childhood could be resurfacing at this time as well. So let's see. Yeah, discover your life purpose and rejection. So whoever this sibling is here, they feel rejected because they don't know who they are. Yeah, and they're watching you in this self-love energy and they feel rejected. This could be a sibling that has, yeah, they could self-sabotage a lot. Yeah, rejection. So you could have dealt with the spirit of rejection as well, but you overcame it. If you were in this energy of like self-sabotaging, I feel like you overcame that as well. Yeah, it's like whoever you are, you could have a teachable spirit. And whoever this sibling is, they're always comparing themselves to you or something like that. Or they don't have a teachable spirit. They feel like they know everything. I don't know. You could have had a dream about this sibling last night. And like the dream could have been like kind of different. It's like, I don't know, maybe this sister in the dream came in like a police officer and like maybe you haven't seen this sibling in a while, but in the dream it was like you haven't seen them in a while and you went to like hug them and it was like they didn't want your hug or something like that. But it was also crazy because the outfit that they had on, it was like, I don't know, like a tan looking suit or uniform, but it didn't have like police on it or something like that. So it was kind of giving me the energy of like an impersonator. So this could be a sibling that likes to copy you. This could be your doppelganger here. Okay. Let's just see what's going on with the energy here. Today's been really interesting here. I don't know if you can feel the shift in the energy, but it's been really interesting. So let's see. Tell me what's going on with the collective here. All right. Yeah. Pay attention to the signs here. So I feel like the overall energy for this reading here is paying attention to the signs here. We got the number 10. So there is some type of ending. So new beginnings. Yeah. And a child at the bottom of the deck here. Lord. So yeah, whoever you are, you definitely could have healed your inner child here or something like that. Yeah. Take off your mask. You could have took your mask off. You're being your authentic self. You're healing. You got courage here. And you're no longer in this energy of self-sabotaging or sadness. I'm also picking up that this sibling here could have like abused you in some type of way when you guys were younger. We got say what you mean and we got dreams. So you could be someone that say what you mean what you say, and you take action. And whoever this sibling is, they do a lot of talking and less action here. It's like the only time, if this is somebody that's on your social media, it's like the only time they try to post something is like when they see that something good is going for you or something you could have posted. It's something like that, or you're unleashing your creativity or something like that. It's like then they want to try to post something like they're unleashing. It's just crazy, okay? Yeah, but this sibling feels entrapped here. They have a victim consciousness here. They could be confused about their sexuality as well. This could be a sibling that's a female, but she could be on the down low. She may like other women, take it for what it is. But you're in this self-love energy, alchemizing all of this energy. And it's like you didn't have to sell out or sell your sexuality here. Okay. I feel like you understand that rejection is God protection here. Yeah. And it's like this sibling, she falls for temptation a lot of procrastination, a lot of cycles here. She could be very jealous of your beauty here. Yeah, it's like she got a hole in her soul here, or she sold her soul to the devil. Yeah, you're receiving help from above here. It's something about a lot of people loving you, or you get a lot of love or a lot of attention. I feel like it's because you're teachable, I don't know, you're somebody that people can talk to or something like that. You're approachable. We got the Phoenix rising here. Yeah, you let go and you stepped into the wild side. And this sibling stayed in their pride, or they were connected with a soulmate. It's like they didn't have any faith when it came to like the family and tribe. So I'm also picking up that this sibling could be like jealous of your spiritual gifts. Like they may have gifts as well, but they don't use their gifts for the light, and maybe you do. They use their gifts for the darkness here. It's like, yeah, they're upset because it's like you got patience and they don't. It's like they just keep trying to compare themselves to you in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion here. Wow. So let's see what this is here. Pay attention to the signs here. All right. Oh, I forgot. Wait, hold on. I forgot my little cute background. Hold on. I forgot about my little background here. Which one did I use? Let me see if I can go back. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one. There we go. All right, so we got pay attention to the signs. Signs are all around you. Open your mind and pay closer attention to your environment. Your angels know that you have been feeling lost about the direction you need to take in your life and the decisions you need to make. They have heard your frustrations and your pleas for help. They ask you to slow down, stop focusing on the problem, and allow a solution to come into your reality. Your spiritual helpers have been organizing synchronistic events and support for you, but you keep thinking in the same stubborn way. Relax and look at life in a more creative way. Pay attention to repetitive signs and signals. A sign can come in the form of a song, a movie, a book, nature, animals, or people, thoughts, dreams, visions, etc. At this time, your body also gives you signs. Your body may be telling you to rest, change your diet, or to work on challenging emotions. Be sure to take these signals seriously here. So maybe you're getting signs and you're actually doing the work here. Yeah, we got this owl here. So you could be someone that's very wise here. Yeah, you could be a Virgo. She got this lantern, reminds me of the hermit energy. So you could be paying attention to the signs. And like I said, you could have had a dream about this sibling here. We did see dreams here. So this sibling could be, I don't know if they're trying to reach out. I don't know if they're trying to get their life together or what's going on here. But let's just see. Let's use my energy card. See what the energy is. All right, so pay attention to the signs here. A sibling inheritance leads to imprisonment, a shocking betrayal here. Yeah, it's a lot of chaos going on. Another 10, 10, 10. So things are truly changing here. Wow. Yeah. I feel like this sibling ain't got no creativity. Confirmation here. Yeah, because we got angels all around you here. We got Archangel Ariel here. Yeah, protecting your inner peace, your sacral, your solar plex here. I feel like whoever you are, you have a lot of adjacent possibilities, and maybe this sibling don't, or they feel restricted. This could be a Capricorn. I heard Saturn. Okay. So this sibling could be a Capricorn. You could be a Virgo. Take the energy how it resonate. But I feel like you're balanced here with this yin and this yang. And this sibling is seeing this, okay? And it's like they want to cause some type of chaos in your life, or they have been the one doing this in the background and you thought it was someone else, but come to find out it was this sibling, this sister that was doing this here. It's something about your where you used to live at with your childhood, maybe where you grew up at. I feel like it's a lot going on within the community as well. A lot of secrets are coming out, maybe about your family or something like that here too for somebody. Yeah, we got the woman holding the heart here, falling on the chaos here. So I feel like you definitely could have mastered something here. Yeah, the sun. Yeah, contracts. You got new contracts that is coming in for you here. And you just got so many people that's jealous and hating and envious and just throwing all this magic and projection and all this envy. It's like, Jesus, okay? What is really good out here? Yeah, because you're taking action for some of you guys here. A lot of people are at a fork in the road. They don't know where to go, what to do. And it's like the people that is moving forward with their life, they feel some type of way about it, or they want to cause chaos, or they want to be a monitoring spirit, or it's something like that. What's going on here with the adjacent possibilities here? Yeah, walking away. So you could have like rejected some opportunities here. Maybe you used your discernment and you realize that every opportunity that comes your way, not all opportunities are good opportunities here. And somebody could be very envious of that. Wow. Yeah, you could be a speaker or something like that. Yeah, somebody's dealing with anxiety because of what you're saying. So maybe you're talking about your childhood and what you had to experience and how you overcame it. And once again, social media is open, it's worldwide. So you just never know who's watching with good intentions or bad intentions here. I feel like whoever this sibling is, they watch you, okay, if you're on some type of platform. So this message ain't gonna resonate with everybody here. It's something about your throat chakra being activated here. I also feel like if this sibling is dating someone, yeah, you're on your journey. If this sibling is dating someone, I feel like both of these people watch you in some type of way here. And I feel like this sister likes to copy you or try to be you or where to say like just it's weird, okay? Like single white female energy is what I'm getting here. It's like they see that their person is like taken to you and it's like they get jealous or they get envious or they want to destroy you in some type of way because their person is looking at you or watching you, but I feel like they presented you to their person or something like that, and maybe they caught their person watching you. It's something like that going on here. Wow. Yeah, you're the healer of the ages here. Yeah, the magician. Yeah, daughter romance here. Yeah, angel of love. And yeah, somebody's thinking here. You may have a lot of people in their head because you're taking action. Whatever these monitoring spirits are looking for, they're not finding it. They can't find it or something like that here. Wow. So what is this chaos here? It's a lot going on with the government here for those that get food stamps and on government assistance. It's like, I don't know. A lot of people are going to be suffering out here. They're still on the government here. That's another download. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. That's another download I was receiving earlier too. By them being on this shutdown, I mean, we don't know how long, but it seemed like for the month of November, I don't know, they're gonna be on a shutdown. So if you're getting any benefits or anything from them, it's like you're gonna be kind of stuck out here or something like that for some of y'all. If y'all still getting assistance here. I'm trying to get my cards all in the upright. There's just a lot going on at this time. Tell me about this chaos here. What's going on with this chaos? Yeah, we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be some arguments going on about finances here. Yeah, the Ten of Cups is in reverse here. I feel like, yeah, these family members, yeah, the death. Oh my God. There's a lot of endings going on here. A lot of people could be fighting regarding finances here as well with the death. Yeah, the justice, but this is their karma here. I feel like a lot of people thought that, yeah, a lot of people could have thought that they were going to be able to get away with whatever they've been doing here. But I feel like a lot of people are realizing that, karma is here. Okay. You're going to have to get that karma if you've been doing anything weird out here. Hold on, because I'm thinking about another deck here. I always do this. I always do this. Oh, I see it. Give me a second here. Okay. So there could have been some type of organized crime that could have went down. I was getting also something about like life insurance or some type of passed over loved one here. Something happened. Whoever this sibling is, they play with a lot of dark magic. They go to the graveyard, they go to the woods. They like to travel overseas. The person that they're with could be real big into spirituality here. This is the type of sibling, it's like depending on who they're dealing with, it's like they take on that energy, if that makes any sense. So say like if they're dating somebody that's a Muslim, okay, they ain't never did anything with Muslim energy, okay, but now all of a sudden they're a Muslim, you get what I'm saying? Or if they are a vegan, okay, this sibling always ate meat all their life, they 50 years old now or something like that. Now all of a sudden they're vegan because of who they're dealing with. It's kind of like that type of energy here. So this could also be a Black Widow here too. Okay. Yeah. Page of Wands here. I feel like whatever path, to get this money, this sibling was working with this King of Pentacles in reverse here. And I feel like they're all sad here with the Ten of Cups in reverse here. Yeah, the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like they didn't pay attention to like the signs for coming for you. Yeah, they collaborated with a lot of people to come after you here. Yeah, because you're single, Nine of Pentacles energy here. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. And they wanted to betray you. They already betrayed you. Yeah, the King of Wands with the Three of Cups here. I feel like it was a group of them working together here to come up against you. Jeez. Tell me about the woman holding a heart here. Yeah, the Devil is in reverse. So you could be in this energy of the woman holding a heart. You're not toxic here. Yeah, the Knight of Swords here. I feel like whatever somebody was sending to you definitely went back to them. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands keeps coming out in the readings. Even when we're talking about ex-lovers and their third party. Whoever this Queen of Wands energy is here is definitely a part of some type of cult or a coven here. This sibling. Yeah, Two of Swords to the Judgment. They didn't know that they were going to get this judgment here for whatever they were doing, working with this coven or this cult. I'm also picking up, you could be in this Queen of Wands energy here as well. Very confident here. A go-getter, okay? Somebody that takes action, take pride in what you're doing. You're in this self-love energy with the Lovers here. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles here, very grounded here. And this sibling is watching you, like obsessed with you. They may see you in this terrifying energy as well. Yeah, and they're sad about it. They feel like it should be them. Yeah, the Five of Cups here. So I feel like whoever you are, you just can't get a break, bruh. Yeah, the Seven of Swords to the Tower. It's like you just can't get a break with these energies here. It's just like you just want to run off into the woods here or something like that here. Just completely ghost the world here because there's just so many negative energies that's just doing the most here. God. What's the Seven of Swords to the Tower? This sibling is getting caught for whatever they did to get some type of money here. This could have been like an offer that, yeah, Nine of Cups. It was an offer that was supposed to come to you. So, like, say if somebody passed away back at home from your hometown, if you moved away from your hometown, somebody could have reached out to your family and was like, hey, I want to give so and so something, or I got something for them. And this sibling could have been like, oh, yeah, I'll make sure they get it, or something like that. And you could have never received it. Okay. They could have definitely traveled with this money. They could have celebrated with this money. And it's like now that the money is gone, you're doing well without this money. Whatever this money was that was supposed to come to you, you're still doing good without it. I mean, you would be doing great if you had it as well, but either way, you all right. Okay. I feel like this sibling never gave it to you here. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, they made some type of investment and told lies. Okay. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. And now they're in their head feeling stuck here because they're watching you and they're seeing that you're still moving forward here. So whatever they were trying to do in the background to like get at you or get revenge, or, oh bitch, if you don't get this money, you won't be, whatever. It's like you still doing good out here. Yeah, the Temperance, your balance. This is crazy. What is this offer here? Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. This sibling is very superficial here. Yeah, the Strength in reverse, and they're very weak here. This could be someone that's very materialistic. They were happy, okay, to get this offer to pretend to be you or to forge your the Ten of Pentacles here. They could have forged, yeah, they're stuck now. So they could have forged your signature on some paperwork. Something could have had to go through the courts as well here. It's something like that going on here. Tell me about this creativity here. Yeah, the Three of Wands, they're watching you. This is definitely someone that's in a distance from you and they're watching you move forward. Whatever you manifested, whatever you've been doing here, you paid attention to the signs here. And yeah, you closed out a cycle with these family members here because you realized that they were in competition with you. I also feel like this sibling may have children, okay, adult children, and they all try to come up against you in some type of way here. Yeah, because of your Ten of Pentacles here. This always could have been some type of rivalry here. Like whenever you would go back home and visit, it's like you never really got along with this sibling. They were smiling your face like they're happy for you, but really they're not. They always been jealous of you. What's this envy here? Yeah, they're envy because you're single and you're abundant here. Nine of Pentacles energy. You live the life of luxury here. You co-create with the divine here. And this is, and this got this sibling and the Nine of Swords because they're in the Five of Pentacles. It's like they can't run away from their karma here. Yeah, the Seven of Cups, very delusional here. They thought that they were going to be able to put out some type of illusion that they're working or they're getting this money on. Okay, they're celebrating or whatever, but this is somebody that's very depressed and miserable here. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. With the Page of Cups, very immature. They could have tried to slow you down, yeah, just to betray you. All because they're envious. They've been envious of you since you were a child here, beloved. You could have always had your spiritual gifts here. You could have been the first to move away from your family or your hometown. You may have a business or you could be an entrepreneur. And it's like things are going well for you. Not saying that every day, you're on the mountaintop, but I feel like you're someone that's an alchemist. You know how to transmute this negative energy here. And yeah, this sibling been jealous since you were a child, Page of Cups, that you were able to move forward and balance out your light with your dark here. I feel like the divine could have also offered this sibling some type of, leg up here or get on the right foot type energy. And I feel like this sibling rejected their birthright here. And they're upset because you accepted your birthright. It's something like that. It's a little deeper here. Yeah, the 7 of Wands here. This sibling self-sabotage a relationship, maybe for you in secret. I'm also picking up that it's something about your hometown here. It's like you could have had like somebody that maybe always liked you or something like that here. And they could have seen this sibling and was like, hey, tell so and so I said what's up, or, give them my number. I want to talk to them or something like that. And this sibling could have been like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. And come to find out, this sibling, yeah, the Emperor, this sibling could have slept with this masculine here. Whoever this sibling is, this bitch is nasty. You hear me? She's very disgusting. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about with the High Priestess here and the Wheel of Fortune here. Whoever this sibling is here with the death, they work with the death angels here. Yeah. And their relationship is ending. This also could be a sibling that whenever, yeah, the star, whenever they deal with somebody always end up passing away as well here. Wow. Tell me about this adjacent possibilities here. Yeah, it's like this sibling is a Black Widow here. Yeah, we got the Page of Wands here with the Hermit. So you went off on this adventure and you moved away from these family members here. Yeah, and you got justice. It could have been when you was a child as well. They could have always, like, your family members could have always been comparing you to this sibling, like, oh, you're going to be like so-and-so or something like that. And you turned out to be much better than this sibling here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles. It's like you made good investments here. And this sibling wanted to end these investments that you have made. Yeah, the 2 of Wands with the Moon. They were doing it in secret with this lover. They were stealing from your business or stealing from you. Yep, the Sun to the Star. And now, yeah, because the Empress, they wanted to break your heart. And it's so crazy because you would never think that this sibling would do this. Because they come off real innocent or they act like they're not paying attention to you, but the whole time they're watching you. They never stopped, is what I heard here. Tell me about this walking away. Yeah, the Lovers. Yeah, the 4 of Wands with the King of Swords. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. So whoever this person that could approach this sibling about you, this could have been a lover of yours. And this sister slept with this lover. Yep. Temperance in reverse. To the 10 of Wands. And I feel like whoever this lover is here, they feel some type of way though. Yes, this Emperor. So I don't know what ex or who this person could be for you guys, but Lord have mercy. Yup. Now they feel stuck. Yeah, because they had sex with your sibling. Ace of Wands. Who is this person here, Divine Spirit? Who is this King of Swords? Yeah, the 7 of Wands. This could have been somebody you blocked. Yeah, this is somebody you walked away from. Yeah. And they were trying to still hold on to you. But you took a leap of faith and moved on from a heartbreak and healed. And yeah, you're in this Sun, Queen of Pentacles energy. And that's what I'm saying. Whoever this person is, they was watching you online or on your social media, and they saw that the wheel was turning in your favor. And whoever this person is from your past could approach your sibling about you and was asking about you. And yeah, they saw that you was doing well. And this sibling got jealous and was like telling a bunch of lies on you. Yeah, the 4 of Cups here to the Emperor. with the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords to put this masculine in their head. Yeah, to work with them, to like forget about you and work with them or something like that. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles here. This sibling could also be like a sex worker too. They'll do anything for money. Yeah, the Magician, they'll manipulate the truth to get what they want. Yup, the King of Cups, Ace of Cups with the Ten of Swords and one. Okay, so this sister could be a narcissist. Once they get what they want, they're money hungry, they end up betraying these masculines here. So whoever this is that was approaching your sibling about you, this sister slept with this person and then threw them under the bus. Okay, this is crazy. And I feel like whoever this is here, they feel sad about it in the Four of Cups and regret. They feel stuck. They wish they never did this with the Ace of Wands here. So this is the type of sibling that would sleep with your husband or sleep with your boyfriend type energy. Wow, what's going on here? I don't know who dealing with this, but this is crazy. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands. So it's a lot of spying, watching, lurking, monitoring here. And everybody is seeing you in this Queen of Pentacles energy, very grounded here. You could be in a spotlight or something like that, or you're very popular or well known. Yeah, and I feel like this sibling is in the Five of Swords with this person that they're dealing with. Yeah, they're drinking a lot, partying a lot. They're trying to come up with a plan to betray you. They don't like that. They know. Okay, so this sibling know that you're going to get a real lover here. King of Cups, Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, because you manifested that. So it's like this sibling know that you're going to get some type of reciprocity here. And they feel some type of way about that too. So I feel like you have people in your family that did not want you to have money, love. They wanted you to be abandoned, cast away, left out. And it's like the divine did a total 360 in your life here is what I'm getting here. Wow. Tell me about this anxiety here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. You're not giving to these family members. Yeah, that's the truth. You're not giving these family members nothing. No conversation, no likes, no nothing. Because you know what they done to you when you were a child here. It's like they could be watching you to see if you know everything that they did to you. And the answer is yes, you do know. I feel like there's some type of subconscious awakening going on here. It's like the things that you could have buried in the back of your mind from your childhood is now resurfacing so that you can deal with it here. You're in this new beginning energy here. So it's kind of like, because we're healing, you're healing like things that happened many, many years ago for some of y'all. And a lot of this had to do with your siblings. Some of y'all, this could be brothers. For some, it could be sisters, okay? We'll have to do another reading for the in-laws now. But whatever this inheritance that you were supposed to receive, this sister was like an impersonator. They forged your name and got the money and spent it all. And now that maybe the courts is looking into this situation, they could have even said that you passed away or they didn't know where you were or something like that. You just got to take the energy how it resonates. That's the downloads I'm getting here. And so now I don't know if somebody else is on the case or this is something that was in probate or whatever this is here. It's like somebody's doing their research or investigating and they're seeing that you're alive, you're well. And they're also seeing that you never got any documentation saying that you got some money you need to pick up or any of that. So now this sibling and whoever they've been working with, they're all scared because they know they're going to jail. They're going to jail, period. And if you get called into court, you go and press charges for some of y'all because this is some bullshit here. Why would she want to do that? That's weird to me. Or why would he want to do that? Or whoever these siblings are for you guys. Take the energy how it resonate. It may not be none of y'all reading on tonight. But somebody's dealing with anxiety because you're in this sun energy, star energy, and they're heartbroken here because you're no longer giving to them nothing, not even a looking at their page. You see them post some shit, you probably don't even see it. You just scroll through. It's like, soon as you feel like you're moving on or you close one door, here comes something else that's trying to pop its head up that you got to deal with. It's something like that going on here. But I feel like your ancestors is handling it here for you. Yep, they wanted you to be heartbroken here because you left them behind here. They don't like that you're speaking your truth, okay? There's some type of public humiliation here. They could have tried to do some type of public ritual on you, humiliation ritual on you, but it didn't work. Whatever this graveyard magic that they were sending towards you, that shit didn't work either. So now they're playing in the astral realms if you're dreaming about these siblings here. It's also another way of the divine letting you know of what's going on in the background and what people are doing to you. Pay attention to the signs here. Wow. Yeah, we got the 10 of Pentacles here. They want to break, she wanted to break your heart to steal your inheritance here. And now this shit is leading to prison. This bitch is going to jail. Wow. This is crazy. Yep, because you're on your journey and you're about to get this new love here. This King of Cups, Ace of Cups here. Yeah, the 9 of Wands here. It's like, yeah, Queen of Cups, I can't make this up. It's like you're the wounded warrior here, but you healed. You just started pouring this love back into yourself here after all of this rejection here. It's like you could have, like, you definitely was the black sheep of the family here. You could have heard stories growing up that your dad wasn't your dad or something like that here for some of y'all. This could be a sibling where you guys got the same mother and different fathers or something like that for somebody here. But this sibling was always jealous of you ever since you were a child here. 6 of Cups here. Yeah, and the wheel turning in your favor. This bitch is pissed. And you a high priestess, and you in the 6 of Wands. Yeah, they in the 4 of Cups here. 8 of Swords here. 10 of Swords here. Lord. Yeah, I'm also hearing that your whole family is being exposed here. If these family members was like going to a church or something like that here, it's a lot of gossip going on. If you've been gone away from your hometown for a while and you don't plan on going back, I feel like people are in the community are asking about you, and these family members are telling lies. They're just really pissed off because you are breaking generational curses here, whoever you are. Wow, this is a different read here. Yeah, karmics. You found out that these family members were karmics here. These siblings are karmics. Wow. Yeah, they can't put any blockages in your life here. Blockages is in reverse here because everything is going back. If they were attacking your crown chakra, that ain't working. Yeah, you got a grandfather ancestor watching over you here. And you got a mother ancestor here. A lot of family secrets are now coming out as well. Wow. Yeah, they wanted to like put you in a freezer here. But they're the one that's being frozen out here. Yeah, relationships here. They could have been trying to attack your relationships. I'm telling you. Yeah. societal factors here. So you could be definitely somebody that's well known here within your community. When you were younger, you could have been a type like when your family had stuff going on, you could have went and like hung out with your friends. You felt more comfortable with your friends, or you felt like your friends were more of your family, and maybe your family would get mad at that or something like that. Or whenever you would leave and go, they would be talking about you behind your back here. Yeah, I'm telling you, all this shit is getting reversed back. So whatever was stolen from you, whatever inheritance you were supposed to receive here, I'm also hearing that it was a grandfather that could have passed away, that could have left you something here, and they did not tell you about it. The whole family, okay? This is aunties, this is uncles. They kept this shit a secret. They did not want you to get this money. They rather bury it in the grave, okay? In the dirt before they would give it to you. That's how selfish these family members or this sibling is here. But everything is going back. Reverse. Wow. Yup. Sex and intimacy here. So something could have happened with this sibling when they were younger here. They could have got touched here or something like that. Or this could be like in your family. Maybe your mother got raped or, sorry. Okay. I'm a transparent reader here. Okay. But they could have got, touched or whatever. And maybe this is how this sibling came about. Okay. It was through some type of RAPE here that transpired. And this sibling got birth here. And instead of the mother aborting it or giving it up for adoption, she kept it. And ever since she kept it, it's kind of like this bitch been the goddamn sister from hell or something like that for somebody here. Wow. She has like a demonic entity on her. Yeah, but it's being banished. This bitch can't fuck with you. Period. Heart chakra, none of that shit. Whoever you are, ancestral healing. You done passed the test here. I'm telling you, your ancestors are on deck for you. This sibling is realizing that even though you got the same mama, y'all ancestors ain't the same here. It's something about your DNA, royal bloodline or something like that. It's totally different. It's like you're the GOAT. You're the golden child. And this has been a war or a rival ever since you were a child here. And now you in your 40s and 50s and this shit is still going on. I feel like the buck stops with you due to the fact that you're breaking these generational curses here. Wow. Yeah, transformation. You the one that's transforming. The reason why these family members did not get whatever the divine is given to you is because they did not want to transform. That's what I'm saying. This walk ain't for everybody. You got to be real special here. Okay? And whoever you are, if you have answered the call, it's because you're special. You have the keys. This sibling has the keys to the underworld, but she doesn't have the keys to the light. So you rank higher than this sibling here in the spiritual realm. You went through the transformation. So you get the gifts. You're in the North Node. You get the blessings. And instead of her transforming, she rather steal your blessings and think that she's going to get away with this shit here. It's a no. You're paying attention to the signs here. Yeah, maybe you've been taking a lot of spiritual baths. Yeah, your crown chakra. Maybe you cleansed your crown chakra here. Yeah, I feel like this sibling been attacking your chakras too. Yeah, but it's being blocked. I feel like you had no idea that this sibling was doing all of this. Like, what? Yeah, you could be expressing a lot here. Maybe your throat chakra had to be cleared out so you can speak up for yourself. It's like you could be in this Queen of Cups energy. You are always calm, collective, soft-spoken, quiet. oh, don't worry about it, just nice and all it. But I feel like you're not in that energy no more. Now that you have healed yourself, you paid attention to the signs, you did all this inner work. Oh, everybody can get it, or something like that. Everybody can get it. Shit, auntie, uncle, whoever the fuck, or something like that. I don't know. We got mirror here. This sibling cannot mirror your energy. And yeah, it's something about water is very significant here. Something about the water gods, I just heard. Yeah. They can't find any holes here, any rips or any tears to like attach any cords to you here to steal your energy, to reduce your protection. I feel like you got everything sealed up here, beloved. Wow. Yeah. I feel like that's the thing. You overcame your addictions, whoever you are. You could have had some things that was passed down, you understand? And I feel like, you overcame these addictions here. Whatever negative attachments you had, I feel like you guys are overcoming those things here. Yeah, it could have been like addictions, maybe substance abuse, sex, food, okay, shopping, okay, something like that here. The root of your addiction is ancestral and energetic in nature and should be addressed accordingly. I feel like whoever you are, you address your addictions accordingly. If you were dealing with like mental health, I feel like you sought out help for that. It's something about your career a lot of people don't like, okay? If you do what I do, a lot of people don't like, what I do, okay? But at the end of the day, it ain't about them liking it, okay? It's like a lot of people may not like your career or the type of work that you do because you could be very good at it. It just comes natural. It's like effortlessly. Maybe this sibling tried to do the same thing that you were doing and didn't get the same results. I feel like whoever you are, you transmuted a lot of trauma from your childhood. We got a father ancestor showing up. I feel like also if you had any type of father wounds, you could have also healed that. If you had like a distorted view about masculine energies, I feel like you don't have that anymore. Yeah, the solar plex chakra. Yeah, with the lover here. Wow, this is crazy. So tell me about this organized crime here. Thank you, beloved, for the super chat here. Wow. Tell me about this organized crime. Yeah. So maybe this sibling could be a caregiver or you could have been a caregiver here. Yeah, it was an organized crime. God, I can't make it up. This sibling organized this crime to attack you here. Yeah, with this coat. Wow. Yeah, secret. They were working with some type of male energy here. Maybe, I don't know. Anything else here? Yeah. I feel like they could have been trying to attack your children or children. Okay, wow. I'm hearing that this sibling was trafficking children here with this boyfriend or whoever this dude is that they're with. Like they do some real, low down dirty stuff here with these lies, and they tell lies here. This is a sibling that would do anything for money. They do a lot of partying as well. Yeah, they commit a lot of fraud with this code. I'm hearing writing bad checks, or they wrote some type of check in your name or cashed it. Yeah, crimes of passion. It's something about mail. You didn't receive some type of mail. Make sure y'all checking out your credit report. So if you see shit on it that don't belong to you, that you can get it taken off. Yeah, this is a partnership. This is a couple that's doing this. It was some type of piece of mail that you did not receive that you were supposed to get. And this was an inside job here. Yeah, these people are working for the devil. They could have been wishing some type of man-made disaster on you. It's a lot of abuse and neglect going on. Yeah, out of jealousy. Yeah, this sibling is going to prison. I heard this ain't this sibling first rodeo. They've been to prison before, but this time they're going for a long time. And you're being guided not to help this sibling. This is their karma. Wow. Yeah, time is up for a lot of these people. Unworthy, think deeply and ask yourself, why are you not worthy of the situation at hand? So this sibling feels unworthy here. Yeah, they don't have boundaries, or they need to develop healthier boundaries here. Maybe you have all of these things. It's kind of like this sibling wants to marry you, but it's like they're a darker aspect of you or something like that, and you're the lighter version. Yeah, demanding. They could be very controlling, demanding here. Yeah, yeah. I feel like whoever you are, knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. I feel like you know your own darkness and you mastered it. You embrace your darkness here. But you make a choice to operate out of your light. I feel like whoever this is, they're very insecure. They need to do shadow work. They're very negative, pessimistic here. Yeah, very vengeful here. And yeah, self-absorbed, arrogant, and yeah, unforgiving. This is somebody that's holding a grudge here. I don't know what could all transpired in your childhood, but I don't know. This sibling is just weird, okay? Yeah, the Five of Cups here. It's like they got some type of chronic depression that they struggle with or something like that. You would know this a lot of times when you don't have anything to feel sad about or things are going well for you. You would learn that a lot of times that it's not your energy, it's somebody else's energy that's projecting onto you. You could be someone that's very sensitive here. It's like you pick up energy, okay? Yeah, whoever this is here, they're in the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles here. Whatever this deception that's been going on in the background against you is now being stopped and slowed down. Yeah, when it comes to your stability. Yeah, because I feel like the FBI or the CIA or whoever these investigators are, I feel like they're picking up what these energies are putting down when it comes to attacking you and doing fraud in your name and trying to get you attached to it and say you was here when you were really there. It's that type of energy here. Yeah, the Magician. All this magic that these people keep doing is now being exposed. Whoever's investigating this case here, they're seeing that you're not a part of what's going on here. Wow. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Whatever they're trying to steal or they trying to continue to steal, they can't steal it anymore. I'm hearing bank accounts are being frozen. Yep. And they're heartbroken because of this. Yeah. Because they're being blocked. Seven of Wands here. Wow. Spirit. Yep. The Queen of Wands in reverse. You probably didn't even know your sister was a witch. And I mean a dark witch. You could be a light witch, a white witch, whatever. Tell me about these boundaries. Yeah, look, the moon is in reverse. These people are being exposed. This rivalry, whatever was done behind your back, God is in the business of giving you double for your trouble here. Everything that has been stolen from you, collective, you're about to get that back tenfold here, beloved. So if they want to continue to keep plotting and scheming on you, it don't matter. The more karma they're going to receive, the bigger your blessing is going to be. Yeah, the Two of Cups here. This couple is now being exposed here. Your sibling and their person that they're dating or whatever this is here, they're getting caught up. Ten of Swords. They're getting caught up for betraying you. Because whoever you are, you're very strong here. It's like your strength is unmatched. I feel like a lot of these family members didn't expect this side of you, or because I feel like a lot of these people, they doubted you, or they felt like you should be gone by now. Like, why are you still living type energy here? It's like these family members was real nasty. You should be glad you got away from these people. Very demanding, just mean and nasty for no reason. Yeah, Ace of Swords. It's like once you woke up to what was going on with these family members, yeah, I feel like you got out of Dodge here. I feel like you started going after your wish fulfillments. Nine of Cups here. This could have been family members. You could have told them that you had an idea or you wanted to start something or do something, and they could have tried to, like, I don't know, make you feel bad for having an imagination or for the divine using you, or maybe you prophesied when you was younger. Maybe you was guided to tell a auntie something that the Lord told you to tell her, and maybe they doubted your gifts here. They made you feel like you were crazy, or you didn't know what you were talking about, or you're hearing voices, or they try to get you to get medication. It's something like that going on. Somebody in this chat here was really traumatized by their family. Wow. Yeah. Ten of Wands. These people, yeah, these family members are heavily burdened because you see the truth. Yeah. Ace of Swords is still down here. They're seeing that they cannot control you. I feel like it was a lot about control too. Wow. Yeah. They're pissed off because they feel like your path should be their path. Yeah, but it's not. Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. In reverse with the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, this sibling ain't moving nowhere in life. And I also feel like what they're doing to you spiritually, they're being blocked out. It's like access is being denied because these people are doing the most here. If this is a sibling that pulled cards on you or got a voodoo doll or whatever this is, none of this stuff is working. If this sibling is trying to read tarot and read into your life or pull cards on you, they're not getting accurate information here because they have bad intentions here. Yeah, it ain't going nowhere. Chariot in reverse. Wow, Page of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. I also feel like the reason why whatever this is that's going on ain't working is because whoever you are, you studied your own darkness here. You're not afraid of the dark. And maybe this is what your family was trying to instill in you. They were trying to instill fear. Because a lot of times it's a seed that's planted. You're not just born with fear. You understand? You ever noticed babies when they're little? Hell, they'll be just now learning how to sit up. and they about ready to jump off the goddamn couch. You be like, whoa, whoa, grab Johnny. Or you put a little pillow on the bottom of the couch, so if they do roll over, they won't hit the carpet or the hard floor, okay? You ever notice that they see a hot stove and they look and they just see the bright color and they want to put their hand on it? They ain't got no fear. So a lot of times, if you guys are still dealing with fear, it was implanted somewhere. Somebody planted that seed somewhere. And on tonight, we uprooting that seed now. On tonight, we uprooting that seed, big baby. God did not give us a spirit of fear, but a love, peace, and a sound mind here, okay? Tell me about this insecurity here. It's like no wonder your relationships were so messed up. You get what I'm saying? No wonder you kept dealing with narcissistic men or women or what you were attracting. It all stems from your childhood. A lot of you guys need to sit down and definitely do the work here. A lot of this energy is not even your energy. Wow. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. This sibling is feeling very insecure. Yeah. King of Swords in reverse because they're dealing with a narcissist. They a goddamn narcissist. Yeah. Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. This is what they're working on. They wanted to be some type of star out here, but they didn't answer the call. Yeah. And now they're in the Five of Swords here with the Hierophant energy watching you. Watching you answer the call, live out your destiny, leave a legacy. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. It's like things are looking up for you. Why? Because these family members rejected you. They abandoned you. A lot of these abandonment wounds that had to start somewhere. A lot of y'all could have struggled with abandonment issues here. And then even when you got into relationships, you were holding on to relationships because you didn't want to be left alone. Wow. You worked on your shadow work. Yep. And these energies did not. They stayed in their shadow. Yep. Eight of Cups reverse here. Yeah, I'm telling you, with the Eight of Swords. And they're in their head too. While you're at peace, you're resting. You're getting your justice for everything that you had to go through with these family members here. Wow. Yeah, Tower. The Tower is here. Yeah, for this lovers. Yeah. This couple here, these siblings here. Yeah, they're under an investigation here. I can't make it up with the Hermit. Yeah, with the Five of Cups. Yeah, they thought they were going to be able to block what they were doing to you. Two of Swords. It can't be blocked anymore. King of Wands in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Whoever these cult people that was all working together. You guys are not understanding that y'all got people that's literally grouping up with each other. They don't know you, but they all have the same agenda, and that's to destroy you. Wow. Yeah, Two of Wands. Now they don't know what path to go down. Yeah, their intuition is blocked. They got bad intentions anyway. Your sibling is a practitioner, a dark practitioner. I can't make it up. With the Devil and the High Priestess in reverse. This sibling is a Capricorn. This is a feminine Capricorn. And she may have Aries, Leo, or Sag in her big three or her big six here. Because she comes out as the Queen of Wands. But this bitch is toxic. A dark practitioner. A trickster spirit. A black widow. Yep, and she's watching always. with this emperor she's with. And they always pissed off. Yup, because you are definitely where you need to be. You're in alignment. It ain't your fault she wanted to choose the darkness and you chose the light. The fuck? So you got people now, collective, that want to blame you because they're sad and they're BS here. Because they chose whatever they chose. You chose whatever you chose. You got the better end of the stick, and now they're suffering, going through their karma. But where was these family members or siblings when you needed them? They were nowhere to be found. They were actually laughing that you were going through. They were celebrating your downfalls. Damn, this is crazy. Confirmation. So tell me more here, Divine Spirit. Yep. Here's this couple. Yep. They're working with a mature man in reverse. I heard this is a corrupt attorney. Yep. They were trying to get this couple some type of great fortune here off of your back. Yep. They were working with a main male as well. Whoever this masculine is that she's dealing with, he knows a lot of people. Yeah. And I feel like they were trying. Okay, so it could have been a hitman out here. They were plotting on your unalivement here, this sibling. They were going to get some type of insurance money. This sibling had a hit out on you because every time they see you, you're happy, you're smiling, you're doing whatever, living your best life. And it just makes them even more angrier that you just need to be off the planet. They can't take you. You guys both can't reside on Earth here or something like that. Damn. Yeah, sneaky fox. If this sibling was monitoring you, they don't know what you got going on now. So like if you could have moved here, you didn't tell anybody where you moved to. So if anything, they got old address, old phone numbers or something like that for some of y'all here. If you always had that intuitive nudge that something was going on behind your back, for some of y'all, this is what's been going on. This sibling has been doing the most here. Wow. Yeah, look. They wanted to be a wealthy man here. And this sibling wanted to be the privileged lady. But she gonna be privileged when she locked up with that orange suit on. Yeah. Dealing with bad health here. I'm also picking up that this couple has unalived somebody here for money. Yep. Yeah, this sibling wants to be the privileged lady, but she's not. Yep. This is the journey that these people chose here. And it's going to lead them to prison. Yep. They burnt the bridge here. Yeah, they ain't got no more good luck. Yeah, courthouse. Yeah, that's where they're going. So this could be something that you may see on the news here. Yeah, because they're not changing. This could be something you may see on the news or read it on social media or something like that. We got this concern. So somebody's now concerned, this masculine here. Yeah, they're in despair because they thought something was anchored or they took action to try to steal something from you. And it's I'm telling you, the courts are paying attention. I just feel like all of this stuff is going on behind some of y'all back and y'all don't know. But I feel like you just need to be aware. You got some grimy people in your family. You're not crazy or any of that. They wanted you to be in poverty. But for somehow, some way, you bossed up on these family members here. Yeah. They were too busy trying to take a shortcut. Yeah. This sibling could have been trying to hurry up and get married before you do or something like that. Yeah. Trying to copy you. Confirmation. But this sibling is a snake. So, like, say if you got locks, they ain't got no real locks. They went and bought some fake ones and put it on their head. They may have even got the same color as you. Like, this sibling is something else, bro. If you were dealing with somebody from like another culture, like, say you American and you got you an African or something like that, or a Jamaican, it's like this sibling could have got them an African or a Jamaican here because they were in competition with you. Or if you dating a Caucasian person or a Puerto Rican or whatever, age, whatever, they copy every single thing that you do. You got orange nails, they gonna go get orange nails. It's crazy. It's kind of sickening. Yeah. And this has been going on ever since you were a child. And I feel like you're getting the messages here. Wow, Spirit. Tell me about this courthouse here. What's going on within the courthouse here? Yeah, the moon to the page of wands here. Yeah, the king of wands here. Yeah, with the devil. Jeez. Whoever this attorney is, they're very toxic here. King of wands to the devil. Yeah, the king of cups with the eight of wands. Yep, these people are watching you obsessively. Yeah, you're in this queen of swords energy. You got your back turned. You're in this strength energy here. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what the fuck is going on in the background. Yeah, these people feel defeated because they can't tie you to something or hold on to you or keep you stuck or in a mental entrapment. Yeah, because you're stable. If this sibling tried to make it seem like you were on drugs really bad or you were a bad parent and try to get CPS on you or did some weird shit, that didn't even work either. Yeah, to have you stuck, the hangman. Yeah, the two of swords. I feel like this sibling will always compare their children to your children as well. Yep. With the death card, the seven of swords, I'm telling you, whatever's been going on here, it's done. If you got a passed over loved one, they could be rolling over in their grave here. Because the way these siblings have turned out, it's just like, OMG. Yep. This sibling is always praying against your love life here, trying to hex you or bind you, but you're a generational curse breaker. So it's not going to work on you. You're here to break the curses, not to be bound by the curses. You have the power to break the curse, okay? Yeah, Eight of Cups because you walked away. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you stay to yourself here and you just move forward. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, you're committed to whatever you're committed to, whatever your investments are. You give to people that give to you. Yeah, Queen of Cups. And you just got everybody that want to be in competition with your Ace of Cups here. Yeah, because you're getting wish fulfillment. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Damn, with the Nine of Cups here. People don't like your truth here. So yeah, these family members are being publicly exposed here. So to God be the glory, beloved, that none of this stuff is going to continue. The cycle is closing out. It's being blocked here. Tower. Mm, wow. So definitely pay attention to the signs here, beloveds. Okay. Just keep paying attention to the signs here. Okay. Pay attention to people's behavior, animals around you, how they're behaving, the weather. Okay. The synchronicities here. It's like you definitely need to be on your A game at this time here. All right. So I'm going to be wrapping this thing up here. I do hope something was said to give you some type of clarity here. Oh, God, I'm popping. Let's see here. So my advice, collective, is to continue to work on your inner child here. Continue to do the inner work. Your ultimate healing comes from within, okay? Because we're working on this new world here, and none of this BS is going. Tell me about this inner child here. All right. It says flow with the rhythm. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. So maybe you guys been getting around dancing, or you need to dance more. Let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. So instead of allowing your past to keep you stuck, it's like, even though you went through what you went through, it's kind of like they wanted you to be on the rough side of the mountain forever. It's like you're finally arriving here. For some of you guys here, you're realizing that you are enough. I feel like these family members made you feel like you were not enough, or they'll try to leave you out, or they'll have get-togethers and don't invite you. Just a lot of weird stuff. You do not have to give more. So you're no longer over giving, overextending, trying to get their approval. You're not doing that anymore. Yeah, you learn how to let go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. These family members no longer serve you. They never served you. No. They never really served you. They just wanted the worst for you. Be true to who you are. They don't like that you're stepping into your authenticity and you're being true to yourself here. Fear will not stop you from shining. You're not allowing fear to stop you from being who God is calling you to be. Period. Spend time in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. You guys could be getting out more in nature. I don't know. It may be getting cold where you're at. Review your responsibilities. Not all responsibilities are ours to hold. You're no longer taking on other people's responsibility. You're no longer using it as an excuse. Oh, I had a bad childhood, or I was abandoned, I was rejected, I was da da da. You're taking the time to heal all of that shit, okay? You like, I'm not a victim. Even though you may be the victim, but you don't behave that way. We got go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child here. So maybe you guys are being guided to connect more with your inner child here. Wow. It's never truly the end, beloved. In this, everything will be okay. So everything is going to work out for you guys here. Yeah. Get lost, fall deep into the realm of imagination. I feel like you guys are now using your imagination here. You're focusing on your now, and you're focusing on your near future here. Be present. Find clarity in the moment. You guys are now finding clarity in the moment. of the things that you have encountered and pretty much where the seed was planted at. You're overcoming fear. Choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. You're realizing that you are truly important here. No matter how hard people trying to make it seem like you're a nobody or you're not important, you are now realizing that you are truly important. You are an asset and you're not a liability. Accept what is. You're now accepting what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. You're now accepting this peace here and you're practicing freedom. Release the weight of judgment here. I feel like a lot of you guys could have been judged a whole lot from your family members here. You couldn't do nothing right, according to them. You can do hard things. It is not as impossible as it may feel. So maybe at one point in time in your life, you could have felt like, oh, it's not possible for me to be on my own. It's not possible for me to cut off my family. And you're realizing that all things are possible here. You're realizing that all things are possible here, beloved, okay? Today is the day. It is time to begin the journey. A lot of you guys are starting your journey on today. Congratulations. You deserve to be seen. Tell your story. Let yourself be known here. Wow. And we got speak to yourself with kindness. Become aware of how you speak to yourself. So a lot of you guys are now becoming aware of how you're speaking to yourself. Maybe you're doing affirmations, speaking more positive over yourself here, and you're seeing the difference that it's making in your life here. All right. So I am going to be closing this out. Yeah, closing out, we got courage. Be brave enough to chase your dreams. So keep chasing after your dreams or believing in your dreams here, okay? Great things are coming in for you guys here. You got to believe that. Yeah, affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your goals. And we got passion. Follow your passion with enthusiastic here and empowerment. It's like the pain, you have now turned it into power. You understand? You're using all of that energy that was sent your way up until now, and you're transmuting it and using it for your highest good here. Empower yourself with positive beliefs here. Last but not least, we got transformation. Embrace change as a path to growth here. All right. You guys are transforming. You're coming out of this cocoon here. It's going to be a lot more things that's going to be exposed to you. I also feel like if this was exposed to you maybe 10 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to handle it. But now that you are growing, evolving, maturing, a lot of things that's been done in the dark is coming to the light and you're ready now. I'm hearing divine timing is here. So a sibling inheritance leads to imprisonment. A lot of things are going to be unfolding about these family members, but I feel like you're not going to be shocked. All right. This is what I have for you. Ashe.